Hey guys, it's Dino. It's a game 7. Who won? Let me see. White won in this game, so as usual, concentrate on moves of winner's side, and that is white. E4. I'm not gonna comment on moves that I've been commenting in my previous games. E6. This is a new move for us in this series of games, and it is the advantage of this move is because it doesn't show or reveal to white what opening black is going to play. So now there is this move, there is more options for black, and white cannot predict really. And also it's preparing this this push in the center, and it's a really solid opening. If black plays after our move d4, if he plays this, it's gonna be a French defense, and that's actually going to happen in this game. French defense is should not underestimate that opening. It looks like it's not really aggressive in the beginning, but there's a lot of pumped up power that is gonna be released with that opening, if you know what you're doing, of course. d4. Of course, if you have one pawn in the center, that's good, and if you can put 2 pawns in the center, that is, you should definitely do it. You know the reasons: control the center, and that all that good stuff. d5, opening up some pieces, and of course challenging a center. What do you think white should play here? Pause the video. Knight c3. Knight c3 is an excellent move because it is, of course, developing a piece, a knight preferably, before bishops, and of course defending the pawn and putting some pressure on the center. So it's an awesome move. Knight f6, also a good move, putting a pressure on the center and attacking this pawn once again. Now what would you do for white? I'll pause the video. It takes d4, d5. This is I guess maybe simpler way, and also kind of more tactical. The position that the gentleman who played this with white wanted to open up the position because he liked to play those kind of position. If you are the more common move here is bishop g5, and this is more positional play, and both moves are good. Depends on what you like. Do you like playing positionally, or you like open positions? This move is exchange variation of French. So it depends on your taste, and he chose to play this move. He takes, of course, opening up a bishop instead of taking with the knight. And now what would you play with for white? The move is bishop g5. Now bishop g5, developing up a piece and also threatening to take here. After taking here, you can take here. And if black doesn't want to lose this pawn, he has to take with this pawn. So it's a threat. Of course, as I told you in the previous games, if you can develop a piece with a threat, that's probably the best way to develop a piece. Bishop b7, a good move, developing a piece, and of course stopping a threat of taking this pawn. And now, what would you play for white? Pause the video. It is bishop d3. Of course, putting a bishop at a really good square, really good diagonal. And also, probably you don't want to play this move and maybe allow this, and maybe you then have to develop your bishop to this square instead of this square, which is much better. Instead, you play this, and if now black wants to play this, you can play this, and this bishop needs to go back and lose a tempo, lose a time, which is really crucial. Excuse me, crucial in the opening. And it can cost you a game. And the knight is going to go here and maybe develop here or here, and it's a really good position for white. That's why maybe it was better to first develop a bishop. So you don't blindly follow rules, you don't blindly develop knight, but sometimes maybe you should develop first bishop for if position requires that. And now after bishop d3, black played knight c6. Again, attacking this pawn. Now how would you defend this pawn? Pause the video. This knight g to e. Really good move. And now if black tries that, we can play f3, and the position is great. And now knight played knight b4. So black tries to exchange this bishop because and to have a bishop pair. As we know, bishop is a little bit stronger than the knight, and it's better. It's more useful piece in many positions, more positions than the knight is. So black is willing to waste some time in the opening to capture this bishop and get a little bit of advantage. But is it a good decision? We will see. What would you play for white? Pause the video. It is knight g3. Really good move. Now we are ready to jump on this square and put some pressure on black's position. If we manage to get our knight here, it's gonna be really good for us, because just a mere fact that the knight is here near the opponent territory, it can do some damage. It is going to have some possibilities to make some damage. Knight takes, and of course we take with the queen. And now let's see. So black wasted 1 and 2 moves to capture our bishop, and now this knight is gone. and we have 4 pieces that are developed, and black has 2. And of course we lost this bishop, but on the place of the bishop came the queen. So yes, black got the bishop, but lost tons of time, and it can cost him a game. Let's see, and now white has to be aware of that and try to actually seize that advantage, because any move by itself is not bad. Bad is only if you can take advantage of, if you know how to take advantage of it, then it becomes bad. But if blacks play some random moves and we don't try to take advantage of that, it's not really a bad move if you look at it in that way. So now black plays g6, and this move is to not allow knight to go to f5, but it is, as we have seen in many games, previous games, almost in all games, it is creating a weakness, especially on the dark squares. So that's it about that move. You've seen how it can be taken. It can be deadly for any player that does that. So be aware of that all the time. That don't move these pawns without a really good reason, because the threat of this isn't a great reason to move these pawns. What would you do for white? Castling, of course. When I thought about this position, I thought maybe I can castle queen side, but I don't know. Maybe castling queen side was also good, but white decided to castle king side, and now c6. This move is good because it is strengthening the center. And now what would you do for white? Pause the video. Rook a to e1. I like this move a lot because it is it's kind of weird, because why wouldn't you develop this rook instead of this rook and block this rook? But this rook is kind of already ideally placed, because you can push this pawn and push it right there, and then maybe this this line is going to open. So this rook is already in a good position. Then all you need is to develop this rook, which white did, and good job for him. Now castle for black, and now it's kind of a crucial moment, because white did a really good job at developing pieces, putting them into the right places, castling, putting rook, developing rooks, and now he has to try to materialize that advantage and don't give a black time to recover. So what would you play for black, for white, excuse me. Pause the video. It is rook takes e7. Really interesting move, because this bishop was protecting this knight, and this knight seems like kind of a lousy, kind of a, you know, like not really secure, because this pawn is not protecting him, and now after this capture only one piece is gonna protect him. And maybe with the right combination we can take advantage of that and get some advantage, win some material, and then with one material we can easily win the game. So let's see that combination. Queen takes e7, and now what would you play? Pause the video. This is of course queen f3, putting more pressure. And now king g7. There is an interesting combination after bishop f5, and I didn't thought about this move during my analysis, because I thought, hey, you just take and that's it. But this is you cannot really take this knight right now, and you have an advantage, but I'm not sure if you have advantage, but you don't actually take this pawn. You play this, and this is winning. And for example, after let's say after this move, you go here. One sec. No, you go here, takes, and then you go here. And after let's say what black can play here also. So we saw king, let's say king h8. We play this again, protect, check, and we just take this pawn. So really interesting combination. And I thought you just take this pawn, but actually this move is winning. So this is not good for black. Instead he plays this move, and now pause the video. Also crucial moment. That's why actually after the next move actually explains why white took on e7, and it is knight c to e4. Brilliant. Attacking this, and after takes, you see that this is falling. Queen e6. Pause the video. How would you capture this knight? Capture it with the bishop, because you wanna bishop is the best when this pawn is moved, because you want to take advantage of these holes in the black's territory. And now what is the final move? Pause video. It is queen f4. Threat of going here and giving a checkmate, and black cannot avoid this. Maybe this today's analysis was maybe a little bit longer, but I wanted to not miss any details of the game and try to explain every move maybe let me just explain why black of course cannot take here, because we're gonna take here first and then take the queen. Maybe I forgot to explain that, but it is kind of obvious, but for you beginners, I wanted to explain that too. So let's go once again. e4, e5, d4, d5, knight c3, developing moves, opening up position, attacking with the threat of taking this pawn, defending, developing. Oh, that move wasn't played. This is played, attacking the pawn, defending the pawn, attacking this bishop and trying to get some advantage, a little advantage. Takes, and now g3, not allowing knight, but we're creating a permanent weakness. Castle, c6, rook e8, this rook. Castle, rook takes e7, queen takes, queen f3, attacking, king g7, and now knight c2 e4. Takes, and from here it is really easy after this beautiful combination. So I hope you enjoyed this game. Really instructive. I enjoyed them, and I analyzed them also and try to guess a move, and I learned a lot. I am on the journey, of course, of chess improvement, so I'm really excited about these games. A lot more is to come. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.